And for our mindfulness meditation, as always, let me invite you just to be still. Find a nice, comfortable position for your body. And just allow yourself to be still. Let your body breathe all by itself. Let it find its own breath rhythm. And with your eyes closed and your mind awake, you've now engaged in the 3 core skills of deep relaxation. And you have made your mind available to you because you are not your mind. You're not your mind and you are not your body. You are the thinker, the spirit that is doing the thinking, doing the feeling, using the 5 inner senses. Using your 5 inner senses. And it's these 5 inner senses that I'd like us to use now in our mindfulness meditation in order to change our mind about something very important. This meditation is about letting go and changing our core belief about pain, either physical pain or emotional pain. And my invitation to you right now is to have a listen to your inner voice as you ask the question of yourself, what is my strongest core belief about my pain? Just let that question be in your mind. Say the question to yourself with your inner voice and wait for the answer. Listen to what your voice replies. And the question again is, what is my strongest belief? What's the most powerful belief? What's the driving belief that I am holding, that I'm investing in about the physical pain or emotional pain that's persistent in my life, in my body? To help you discover this and to discover the precise wording as closely as you can, let me ask you a few questions. Let me offer you some questions for you to ask yourself. And the first question is, how do you feel about your pain? What emotions do you have about the physical and emotional and/or emotional pain that you experience on a regular basis? My experience of physical pain is one of frustration, frustrated feeling. The feeling of not being listened to by that part of my body that's in pain. And I know from my experience that we can communicate with our bodies. And your body knows when you have changed a core belief, when you've changed an important, powerful belief that you have about either physical or emotional pain, or both. So have a go. Even have a stab in the dark if that feels appropriate for you to do at the moment, in this moment. Throw a sentence together if one hasn't formed already. Put it together effortlessly and just allow it to fall together. It will probably be absolutely accurate. You'll soon know the journey to discover a core belief is usually swift. However, it still can be a journey. So starting with whatever you have heard, whatever you have in your mind at the moment as your core belief, the one that lies behind and perpetuates the pain, the illness, or the emotional pain. Now, using your inner voice, create a sentence, a thought that means precisely the opposite. For me, the core belief was the site of my healing is not listening to me. I changed that to it is listening, it can hear, and it has got the message. Use your inner voice to say this new core belief, the core belief that you would like to have about your pain. A core belief that feels good, feels wise, feels insightful, feels appropriate, feels very positive, and also, perhaps most importantly, feels directive. This is your opportunity to be assertive with your body, assertive with the place of healing, the site of healing. So right now, you are creating a sentence which is now forming a dialogue, which is a piece of communication that just because you're thinking it, the part of your body is listening and receiving it. Remember, every cell of your body is designed to listen to you, to listen to your 5 inner senses. It listens to what you see with your mind's eye, it picks it up. It listens to your inner voice as it speaks, and it understands the message. It listens to your inner sense of touch, what you feel inside. It even listens to your inner sense of taste and your inner sense of smell. So the very fact that you have now created a sentence which has now formed a thought because you've actually said it using your mind's voice, your inner voice. Your body has now heard the message. You can relax and you can rest as your new core belief is now in place. You have just put it in place. And because it's the opposite of the old core belief is now on its way out. It's being pushed out by the presence of your new core belief. A core belief that you have chosen consciously, not a core belief that's evolved all by itself over time, not a core belief that you've inherited from someone else, either as an adult or as a child, it doesn't matter. It's not even a core belief that's in line with societal norms. Perhaps most importantly, maybe that is probably the most important source of the old core belief. In order to disempower and weaken the old core belief further, let me invite you now just to cast your mind back in time travel, with your thoughts, and go back and, to the best of your knowledge, to the best of your ability, sense your way to the answer to the question, where did I get that old, broken, erroneous, useless core belief? Where did I get that from? You don't need a precise answer, just sense it. There are usually three main sources of any core belief. There's the societal norms. It's what most people believe. And the human condition is such that in the absence of awareness, most of us will just go along with the societal norms. An obvious example of this is the fashion world. When a new item of clothing comes out, hundreds of thousands of people, maybe millions, will go out and purchase that item of clothing or one that's similar so that they can be the same and look the same as everyone else. The drive to conform to social norms is very powerful to the subconscious mind, not powerful to the conscious mind. Your conscious mind has choice. It makes up its own rules, core beliefs, ideas, ways of being. And in this meditation, you are consciously and deliberately, not subconsciously and automatically, but consciously and deliberately choosing a new core belief. You've already planted it as a thought into your brain and into your mind. In fact, you've planted it into your brain with your mind, your mind's voice, by saying it consciously as a thought. So it's already set, it's already there, you've placed it there already. You now probably have a good sense, if not even a very precise sense, of where that old erroneous core belief came from. And now that you can see, not only was it not serving you, not helping you to heal, but it was actually a load of nonsense anyway. As you grow in insight, as you grow in understanding and self-forgiveness, self-compassion, and as you grow in awareness that your old belief can be discarded with great ease and grace, gentleness and effortlessness. And in place is now your new core belief. All you have to do, it's this simple. All you have to do is invest a small amount of time and focused energy, focused awareness, into watering this new core belief, feeding it with your awareness, simply by thinking about it, simply holding it as a thought, reminding yourself, remembering as often as you can your new core belief. Simply saying it with your inner voice makes it stronger and stronger each time you say it, each time you even have awareness of it. You have dismembered the old core belief, and your job now is to remember your new core belief. Your old belief is already dissolved, disappearing, fading in the light of your awareness, the light of your knowledge, the insight that you have had. With your awareness placed into the site of healing inside your body, which could be your whole body or a very specific small area. If it's emotional, then it'll be heart or abdomen area, somewhere behind your navel or somewhere inside your chest. With your awareness placed in your site of healing, wherever that is in your body. Look for and feel for the comfort, the ease, the softness, the relaxation, the well-being that is actually already present inside your place of healing. Look for it and feel for it. It's there and it's growing. It's growing in the light of your new, deliberately, consciously, powerfully chosen core belief. Just holding a thought is all it takes to establish a new, powerful, dominant core belief that serves you and frees you from pain. And as we arrive gently at the end of our mindfulness meditation together, allow me to invite you